Hey Unix fans, I'm Haukур Pалsson. Obviously, I'm gonna answer you some personal questions so you can get to know me a little bit better.
How often journalists ask you about basketball in Iceland? Is it bothering you?
I mean, it's what it is. Every year I get asked this, you know, maybe 3 times a year. But I'm used to answering it, you know. I play basketball, so of course they were going to ask this. But I mean, it's okay.
Regarding Iceland, it is a wonderful country which is in many travel wish lists. What can you say about this country? How it is to live in an island?
I mean, I love it, but I think, if you're Icelandic, you always love it, you know. When you're a tourist, they love it. You're either gonna love it or hate it because, you know, you don't go there to shop, you don't go there to, you know, see buildings or whatever. You do this for the nature, you know. But for me, you always have to come twice. You have to come in the winter and in the summer because it's like a totally different world in the winter.
Do you like fishing? I saw in your Instagram pictures from the fishing. Is it your hobby?
Outside of basketball, I like to golf, fish, and ride horses. But I don't do riding horses anymore while I play because, you know, I'm under contract, I can't get hurt and stuff like this. So now I like to be outside to fish. My brothers are big. My brother, one of them, is a big enthusiast of fishing, and my wife's family are really big, like a fishing family. So we do that during the summer a lot. Iceland
language is probably most of the difficult. Can you say some most difficult word?
Okay, we will do the word that everybody did when the volcano hit. Do you remember this?
Yes.
2009, something like Eyjafjallajökull. So try it. Eyjafjallajökull. Jökull. And now everything together. Eyjafjallajökull. Yeah, you're actually pretty good.
Can you say in Icelandic it was very tough practice? Practice is a very hard coach.
Þetta var mjög erfið æfing í dag og Priftis þjálfarinn, hann mjög harður á okkur hvað við erum að gera. You got it?
Can you tell me a little bit about your family and maybe most important dates in your life?
I mean, I started basketball at 8 in Iceland because of my brothers were playing. I wanted to be like them. I got 2 older brothers, 7 and 6 years older than me. Mom and dad, obviously. My wife, when I played in Iceland 5 years ago, and met her. I have a little girl now, the 3rd of April, she will be 9 months old. And yeah, my life is pretty good. I'm a happy man, you know. No, we like to do outdoor stuff, you know. It's different to live here in Russia. It was very cold winter, you know, with a small baby, so to do much. But that's the basic of it. We can talk for an hours if I tell you my whole story. But
I saw also in your Instagram that your mom is a very funny person.
Yeah. I would like to think all my family is funny. We like to joke around, you know. Yeah, she's a funny person. She's a tough woman too, you know. She's got a strong mind, like a very self-confident, you know, woman. So it's very good. I mean, I really respect it, and that's what I see in my wife as well. You know, she's very self-confident and she's not afraid, you know, if she doesn't like something to tell you, you know, and that's how it should be, you know. So no, I love them both, you know, and.
During your career, you played in different countries. Can you compare Iceland, Swedish, French leagues? Now you are playing in United League VTB.
I mean, I left Iceland when I was 16 to go to America. I played high school and then I played college. Then I left to Spain. I went to ACB for 2 years, like very like amazing league. Obviously, everybody know ACB. I would think VTB and ACB is similar in ways. I mean, obviously, it's a bigger league in ACB because there's more teams and stuff. You know, you got Madrid also, Barcelona, Valencia, all of these teams. Went to second division in Spain as well. A very tactical place, Spain. You know. Went to Sweden. Okay, Sweden is similar to Iceland, maybe. You know, a little bit smaller level or lower level. Still decent basketball, you know, when you're starting out. Went to Iceland. I mean, it was good for me mentally. You know, I was having a hard time all these years abroad. So I went home. Played there as a semi-pro league. You know, we don't have all athletes. A lot of guys work from 7 to 8 or whatever, from 8 to 6, and then go to practice. France, went to Pro B. It's a tough league, like France. It's very physical, you know, a lot of athletes. You can foul a little bit more without getting the fouls. I mean, Pro A, similar, a little bit more tactical though than Pro B was. Still a lot of amazing athletes. And then, I mean, VTB, it's a really tough league. Yeah, I would think it's tough. Yeah, I mean, you got especially like the top 8 teams, you know. Obviously, Kimki, Seska, Loco, Zenit, us. I mean, I think we can play against the best teams in the world, you know. I would think so. Obviously, with you're getting the good players too. You mean they have the budget and stuff. I mean, what I would say against in Spain maybe is that the lower teams can also fight with the big teams, you know. It's not always a blowout or something like this. I think that would be the difference.
You are a member of national team of Iceland basketball team, but I would like to ask you about the football and Euro 2016. Do you remember this time?
I watched for Euro Championship, of course I did. I think everybody in Iceland did, really. Like, I think everybody were at somebody's house, drinking, watching, cheering, you know, and there's a sense of this, like the fans are a part of the team somehow, you know, like, so when somebody scores, everybody, you know, are crazy, like we scored, like I scored or something when somebody else scored. And it's something that's defined us in basketball, handball, football, obviously, is that we have like amazing fans. I think you will see when you go on YouTube and you do Icelandic fans or whatever, we have a lot of people that go with them, and we have just this, we're not always the most talented people, but we have the head, you know, to just continue and fight, and I think that's how we went. I mean, obviously we got some good football players and basketball players, but I mean, I think for the most part it's our mindset, you know, how we do it.
Thank you.
Thank you.